You know, my English teacher has really been getting on my nerves recently. Well, actually, not recently. She's just always gotten on my nerves. I've kind of gotten used to just deal with it at this point. But today, she kind of upset me. So let me try to give you an idea of what my English teacher's like. For some reason, she has a problem with talking about her family. Like, a while ago, she started complaining about how apparently her parents bailed her brother out of jail but wouldn't pay for her college. You know, she just, like, makes little nitpicks like that about, you know, personal stuff that really isn't okay to share with a bunch of 14-year-olds. And she complains a lot. She talks too much. She repeats herself over and over again. She used to, and she still does this occasionally. She sits there and she'll complain and repeat herself over and over again, complaining about kids who don't do their work in the class. And it's really annoying because I don't know why she thinks harping at a bunch of delinquents who don't want to do their work is going to make them do their work. That's why I never understand why some teachers are always getting mad at students for not doing their work and trying to make them do their work, because these kids haven't been doing their work their entire life. So why do you think, because you, some random teachers that they're never gonna even remember in 20 years, how are you gonna make them change their ideal and do their work? We have reading logs in English, and I don't like reading logs because when I read my book, I want to be able to just sit down, read my book, relax, not have to worry about filling out all this stuff, right? But the reading logs that we had, they weren't even that bad. I mean, they were annoying, they were just super tedious, but before, what it was is you write something about your book, under that you write a quote from the book, and then under that you just write something about the quote. It's just like 3 sentences about your book. It was pretty simple. I mean, I had a good grade in that class because it wasn't that hard. I mean, the class isn't even hard in general, it's just really annoying. I mean, I read more than 100 pages a week. Kids who failed that class are the kids who just didn't do their reading log. But for some reason, my teacher thought it'd be a good idea to give us a new reading log. So because there's like, I'd say 7 or 8 kids in our class who really don't do anything, she has to act like, this goes back to the complaining thing I was talking about. She'll repeat herself over and over again, complaining about the class. To her credit, she's gotten better. She doesn't do this as much. But she used to just complain all the time. And the majority of the class, we do our work, but she's just sitting here harping on us like it's all our fault. But she gave us this new reading log, and it is the stupidest thing she has ever done. It was such a horrible move. So this new reading log, we went from just writing a few sentences about our book, not even a few, just 3 or 4. So now every time you finished a book, you have to turn in the reading log, right? And you have to turn in a book report. So the book reports, you just write down how long the book is, you write down the climax, you know, you write down like stuff about the book like that. The reading log is stupid because the reading log is just a book report, but then you have to fill out one of every signpost out of your book. You have to find signpost in your book and fill it out. You have to do pairs. Pairs is just like, it's just another thing. I'm not even gonna explain it because no one cares. Well, I'm sure you're thinking, just fake it. I mean, she's not gonna notice or care. But no, you're wrong. She makes us write down the page number, and when we finish the book report and the reading log, we have to give her our book, the reading log, and the book report. She goes home, goes through our book, goes to the page, and finds it. It is so I get stressed out when I have to do these reading logs. I just want to chill out and read my book. So when I finished my last book and I turned in the reading log and the book report, I filled out the entire reading log except one. I didn't fill out a simile because I couldn't find a simile, and I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here and go all the way back through my entire book looking for one fucking simile. So I just turned it in, and I look at my grade. She gave me a 70 out of 100 for filling everything out but the simile. That really upset me. So ever since the Florida shootings, everyone's been freaking out about gun control and all this stuff, right? There's been at least 30 called in, you know, school shootings. People are going around making jokes, so they think they're funny. They're like, oh, I'm gonna shoot up the school, ha ha ha, I'm edgy, guys, like me. Yeah, you're not fucking funny. It's just some scrawny white kid at my school who said he was gonna shoot up the school, and everyone started freaking out. Everyone. Like, that day, half the kids at my school left. There were so many people gone that day of school didn't even count. We're gonna have to make it up at the end of the year. If this was such a serious thing, the school should have just canceled school. But no, instead they're calling police here, wasting their time when they could be out there actually doing their jobs instead of sitting around at lunch, waiting for nothing to happen. And I'm sure you could say, well, if the school didn't take it seriously, they look really dumb if this kid actually did shoot up the school. And I agree, they would look really dumb if the kid shot up the school. If they thought the kid was gonna shoot up the school so they called in cops, they should have just canceled damn school. It doesn't make any sense. How are you gonna pull police out of their job when you could just cancel school? This should be just common sense. It was such a wasteful day. We had parents leaving work, so now there's a bunch of adults leaving their jobs, so there's people not doing their jobs just because some stupid kid called in a threat that he wasn't even gonna go through with. I heard the kid's in a mental institution right now, but like, this shit isn't funny. I'm so tired of this. The real question is, why is our generation so violent? Why do they want to go around killing people? I mean, all the super far leftists are freaking out about gun control, but this video is almost 10 minutes long. I mean, the video's not gonna be 10 minutes long when I edit it. It'll probably be like 5, but I'm recording for about 10 minutes. But I don't want my channel to be political, so that's gay. Good night.
They strive for equality.